Let's try this again. Good morning, Big Show. Welcome to Big Larry Show. We're broadcasting on YouTube this morning. We had a glitch in the computer this morning. It shut down on me, so I literally had to wait for it to load back up and get me back on here. Hope I can get you wonderful people to come on back. Okay, welcome back, Roland. Sorry, buddy. I don't know if I pushed the button or if it gleeked out on me or what. All I know is we went blank. So I tried to get back on. It wouldn't let me. I tried again. It wouldn't let me. Third time, let me back on. So I'm back. It's a Friday. Can't leave that quick on Friday. My boy comes home today. I can't wait till he gets here. Wife's going to stop at the Mennonites this morning and get some of them nice fresh donuts this morning. Then her and my neighbor's going to shoot up, grab a hold of Larry, and bring him back home. And I got a worker coming over here to help today, so see if we can get a few things done while the girls are gone. Mountain Mama, her pig had 10 little piggies this morning. Yep, exactly. Well, I'll be just glad to see him come home, even though he's home for 2 months and then he's gone again. But at least we do get to see him. I talked to him earlier this morning, told him he's already packed and ready to go. His whole room's ready to be moved out of. And I told him, we really miss him and I really don't want to send him back to college again. But I know I have to. This is his life. This is where he's going to make his money. This is where he's going to be able to get a job and take care of himself and anybody that comes along in his life. And to me, that's what it's about. Making money, making sure your rent's paid, your bills are paid, you got a car to drive, you got food to eat. Main two things: roof over your head and food in your mouth. And water, of course. A liquid. It don't have to be water. Liquid. I know there's a lot of people out there right now that don't even have a roof over their head. They're homeless people that live outside, live under bridges, live in teepees, live in tents, live in cardboard boxes covered up with tarps. I've seen them all. Well, it says I got 6 viewers, but Roland's the only one talking to me. Anyone else say good morning? Or is that Vaughn Hilton, John Way, and Mr. Woody? And don't forget or Secular or Solar Marshall or whatever. This is the Big Larry Show. Everybody's welcome. Did I even freeze up again? Someone say something to me. Give me thumbs up. Did I lock up again or what? It can't be no way because I got 7 viewers now. My viewers are still coming in, but oh, there we go. Morning, Cindy Sue. Okay, yeah, it says 7 people. No one's talking to me, so I figured it must be Von Hilton and his trolls following me this morning. Yeah, morning, Nate. You know, Nate, I talk about you a lot, buddy. An awful lot. And it ain't even your name. It's that place that you live in. I call it the kangaroo country. Yeah, I tell people I get on here sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning and talk to you guys over there. Because you ain't the only one. I got 2 or 3 from over that way. They're probably your friends. They're probably your people. So, but I like to talk to people around the world. I mean, it makes it fun. Even though if I got a Chinese person on here, I wouldn't understand a word they're saying to me. But I'd at least say hi and still be friendly. Good morning, Miss Kitty. And beautiful women, Nate. But they're known all the way around the world. There's beautiful women everywhere. But you guys are well known for some beautiful women. Larry, you should have not. Larry, you are not a born businessman. You should have charged $5 per case of pudding, not $1. Rubber, was you smoking on some of my painkiller stuff yesterday? Because that is exactly what I did. You got it backwards. I paid $1 for them. I sold them for $5 a case. Well, I just wanted to get rid of them quick as quick. I mean, it ain't like I got a warehouse waiting for, 600 cases of pudding to come in it. I literally filled my bedroom up, my mom's living room up, my mom's front porch up. I mean, I had pudding everywhere. I had to get rid of it. And the only one I really had a problem getting rid of, and I'm glad I didn't take many, I think we took 25 cases of them, was that tapioca.
Hey, that's good.
Not too many people like that. I think my wife ate more than I sold. No, rubber, I would not eat them all. That was all pure profit. I was buying these. I bought a case. I got a couple of cases of these coffee mugs from my cousin up in Ohio. I think I gave him $3 a case. I was going around over to the carryouts and selling them to the carryouts for $10 a case. And a couple of stores are like, nah, we're not interested. We're not interested. So you're going to give me $10 a case. There's 24 cups in here. You charge them $2 for the cup and tell them they get a free refill when they bring the cup in. You make a killing. Before I walked out the door, he said, nah, I'm all right. Before I got out the door, they were ordering. Yeah, give me a case of the red, case of the blue. I think I sold probably 50 cases of them cups, them coffee mugs. Morning, Freddie. Hopefully McDonald's has got them biscuits and sausage going. I like their biscuits and sausage. Well, they used to be. I ain't been there in a while, so somebody told me they changed them. They used to make them in the restaurant, the biscuits, but now it's made and shipped to them. Then I would have lost money, Nate. My, my name's not Von Hilton. I'm not out in this world to lose money. I'm out to make money. I got to pay my rent. I'm not like Vaughn and can live off my mommy the rest of my life. Joe's on his second cup of coffee, honey. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, he's nuts if he thinks I pay too much at $1 a case. Like I said, they were going, well, they didn't go out of business. They moved to Mexico. They went from paying their workers $12, $14, $15 an hour to paying their workers $2 an hour. Because once they got to Mexico, they didn't pay much for workers. But I bet you in the long run, they're hurting right now because they might be paying less for the workers, but they're paying a lot more to have the tomatoes delivered. Hell, people go to the store and pay $1 for 4 cups. And here I'm getting what, 48 cups for $1? No, I didn't do a bad deal. No, she does not. She don't do no drugs at all except her insulin and the meds that she needs to keep alive. She ain't a dope head like me. She ain't a cigarette smoker. She barely even drinks coffee. She might have maybe 2 cups a week. Me, I'm having 2 cups on Monday morning. My wife is straight as an arrow. She don't do no drugs at all, besides the ones the doctors prescribe. Hope you guys are still with me. Showing me 12 viewers, no one's talking. Maybe if I take it off live chat and put it on, or take it off top chat and put it on live chat, I might get something, huh? That might help a little bit. If you don't talk, we don't. Yeah, it seems like that. Morning, Wood. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Wondering if Hilton got the bill in the mail today. My kid just finished his second year in college. He should be getting the bill for it, since he says that I stole all the money from his mother. Well, whatever. Everyone has their own names. You all pick your names. That's cool. Whatever name you put down there, I'm gonna call you. Some of the names down there I can't even read. As Von Hilton knows, I didn't make it past the 6th grade, as he says. But Von Hilton, I don't have to count on my fingers when it comes to adding. My brain works. Like I said, Von Hilton might have book smart. I'm street smart. And I'll take the street smart over the book smart any day of the week. Because I literally do not give a shit who won the Civil War. I don't give a shit about anything back in that past. The only thing I care about is my rent's paid. I have food in the house. I have drinks in the house. And that's all I give a shit about. The main thing is to work, make money, pay your bills. That's something Von Hilton has never did in his whole life. And love my children. That's something else Von Hilton's never did in his life. He loved their money. He didn't love them. Yeah, he's never ran a house before. He has no idea. Just like he never had to bury somebody. He said he had no idea how to do it. Well, I do. I've buried plenty. I've had plenty be buried. I've been around family members that are being laid to rest. Plenty of them. I was there when my father was to rest. I was there when my grandmother got to go to rest. I was there when my grandfather died, go to rest. I was there for Uncle Art. Yeah, I mean, I've been there. I mean, I know how to do it. Yeah, I got that video, people, and that is going to be part of my clipping. It will be in parts of the movie where he was talking about begging for money to bury his mother when it was already paid for. It was all paid for. He knew it. He says he was on the phone with the funeral home. There is no way a funeral home is going to be on the phone with you for an hour, for one. Two, maybe he was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was on the line with the funeral home, the one in Hamilton, Ohio. But that is not where she wanted to be buried at. She was buried where she wanted to be buried at. That was her last wishes to me. And I honored them wishes. Even Jim and Millie knew it. Even though Jim and Millie had the power to do it, Jim and Millie could have overrode me. They could have took the bank accounts and they could have seized everything right on the spot the minute she died. They didn't. They knew that she gave me the responsibility to make sure she was buried on the top of that hill where she wanted to go. Her money was already set aside for it. Yeah, he lied through his teeth, Kilroy. But I will say it cost me $4,500, not counting the $750 for the flowers that lays across the coffin. Then I took and spent 80, 85, 86, somewhere in that area, for a dozen of roses that I pulled out of my own pocket, my cash, and bought the roses for her. And during the funeral, if someone wanted to take a rose, they were welcome. I took the first one because I was the first person there when the funeral was going on. I took the first rose out of it that I thought was the most beautiful one in the whole 12 of them and laid them right on top of Miss Alice. I gave her a rose, made sure there wasn't no prickers in it. I put it in her hands. And if one of the other ladies that came in there wanted one, they were welcome to take a rose. Me and my wife did bring one home ourselves. Funeral home is the one job you brag about business being dead. Yes, exactly. And if Von Hilton wants to say I didn't buy the flowers for the coffin, I got proof. I have the receipt still, Von Hilton. And Von Hilton, I got pictures. I have pictures. Ron tells us weed is illegal in Kentucky. Not no more, Wood. Not no more. Medical marijuana has been legalized in the state of Kentucky. They have not recreationaled it yet, but it is medical purpose. Hello, medical. That's me. I'm a medical patient. Hold on a minute, people. I got to talk to the wife. Money with you. So, plus that 10 you got. Okay. You want to try to get 2 dozen of donuts? Yeah. Or do you want to just go with 1 dozen? Well, I gave you enough to get 2. If they have a dozen of Arnold's by themselves, take the whole dozen. Okay. The chocolate ones, you can get some of them and glaze. Since Larry's home, you can get glaze if you want. Because it seems like he eats glaze better than he does any of the others. Okay. And this is for the worker when he gets here. Okay. I do want you to take the food stamp card with you. Larry's. Is there anything else you need cash for today? You said something about maybe needing paper towels or something. And take my credit card. Leave me the Cash App card. You take the credit card. Remember when Solar Marshall asked Stinky about alcohol? If he became president, he said he would only allow alcohol in the home. Well, boy, that'd shut every bar down in the world, wouldn't it? Or down in the United States. I don't think he's going to get away with that. I don't. I don't think he can get away with that. No, he does not know nothing about the real world. What's a med card cost in Kentucky? About 100. In Missouri for a med card for another 50. I think mine was something like $80. And as soon as I get it, I got a badge thing right for it, waiting for it to go inside the badge carrier. I'm going to pin that thing on every shirt I wear. I'm probably going to let my brother take a photocopy of it and put it on t shirts for me. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you. Be right with you guys. Yeah, I wish I could kill Roy because I would definitely have a drink with you, buddy. A JD, Jack Daniels. If I was one, I would smoke cigarettes by the fistfuls, but he can't afford them, Cartel. So I hear he's going to go ahead and tell Musk, since Musk bought YouTube, huh? He's going to go call Musk and tell Musk about all of us trolls. Yeah, cigarettes I can do without. Don't F with my vodka or my whiskey. Yeah. That's what I say. Let him call. She's hitting the shower and she's on her way. Yeah. I just talked to her. Baby, you can wear anything you want to wear. You can wear anything you want to wear. I don't think there's anything that I won't let you wear of mine, baby. Besides maybe like, yeah, well, I mean more like maybe my Jeff Gordon shirt that hangs up on the wall. I wouldn't want you to take that off. But anything hanging in the closet, yeah. He's ready. No, not that I know, Rubber. Yeah, exactly, Cartel. Yeah, I never went to Warwood. I never joined none of the services, and I kind of regret that I didn't. I did drop out of high school, ninth grade. I did had a girl pregnant, got a job, got my own place. Me and her lived together for a little while. Wood Happy, did you finally get banded from Castle Stinky for the high crime of Nate saying? Yeah, I wish I would have. I mean, my father served, my uncle served, my cousins have served. I got a cousin right now who literally really served like 25 years of his life, not just 4 years and caught a day. He literally has been there for 25 years and retired. Then was so bored, he took another government job for another 22 years and then retired from them. Yes, exactly. You're going over there to be killed or to kill. Yeah, Wood, I won't start no words with you, Wood, unless you talk bad about me. And like I posted out to you once, I don't know if you've seen it on my show before, that I have called you out and said, Woody, come over and see my show. Don't put me down until you meet me, because I am a good guy. Von Hilton's the crazy one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kilroy. You become a killing machine. My dad did 4 years, Germany, sniper. Ronnie Ray, I think, was at the Afghan and the other one. He was a tanker. Yeah, and I try to be. And that's what I've even had people come in here and call me out. And I still don't throw them out. I listen to them and take it, you know. And I'm going to be honest. I thought my biggest troll was my biggest troll, but he was also my best donor. Put that out there. My biggest troll was my donor. Yes, exactly, Wood. Yeah, Kilroy, I agree. Yeah, I wouldn't even have a show if it wasn't for Von Hilton. Von Hilton's what made me live. I woke up and smelled the coffee on what in the hell he was doing on the Good Morning Coffee Show. And then when he started bringing my name up in it, that was his worst mistake of his life. Hey, I can show him how to eat. We can get into eating contests over there. I'd still out eat him. Bet you I can outwork him too. At least I used to be, not no more. Some veterans of the United War have been trolling him since Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you literally don't go out there and say what you are and you're not. I could get on here right now and make up a story too. I could say, hell, I was on a battleship. I served with Steven Seagal. And if you guys don't call me on my bullshit, then I think there's something wrong. I mean, like Von Hilton's telling everybody his mom is building war tanks at what, 12 years old, was it? 10 years old? 12? Yeah, exactly, Cartel. That's when he become the Baron. Well, I just like to be keeping it all real there, Woody. That's just the way I am. I'm a real kind of guy. Von Hilton says I only made it to the sixth. He's lying. I made it to the ninth. Ninth repeat to be exact. And I can tell you where my first job was. Joseph's Supermarket, bagging groceries. LaGrange and Erie, Toledo, Ohio. Von Hilton, that was my first job. And I bet you that first job I got more time in than you have your whole life at any place, including the Army. Oh, I forgot. You did empty bedpans. I forgot that. Can you even count it? Did your mommy pay you to empty bedpans, or were you just doing it for the kindness out of your heart? Oh, she had to be paying you because you don't do shit for nobody. Not even yourself. You can't even take a shower. Why don't you change your clothes, Von Hilton? The same pair of pants for 2 years straight? Or do you just miss the same belt loop every time? Larry, is the picture that Vaughn shows on his dad and mom during war times? I don't know. I'd have to look at the picture again, Woody. Yeah, how can you go buy lottery tickets every day when people are starving you out? Exactly. Thank you, Stephen. He must be Doctor Strange because he's not the Punisher. Because he won't stand up to me. And hell, I can't even stand up. But guess what, Vaughn? They're working with me. I'm doing my exercises. I'm working my legs. Like I said, Oneida Park. That goes back to the mom's age lie that John booted Woody for. You been booted, Woody? I didn't know that. Well, hell, I'm going to have to send you a brand new penny. It's a wooden penny with Von Hilton's face on it. It could have been. Well, one of them was his dad. The war picture one. I remember the war picture, but I thought that was his mom. But I'm going to double check with everybody. I'm talking to some of the family members. Yeah, I have not been mobile for the last 6 months. Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was the aunt because that would make it in the time frame. You know, Aunt Alice was born January of 29. So 39, 40. She'd been 12, 13 years old when World War II was on. And Von Hilton said she was building tanks. Well, the war was over before they got married, which Alice was 16 years old when they got married. I have one. I am fully equipped. My insurance company has covered me. I have a wheelchair, I have a walker, and I have a shower chair. And I have a booster seat for the toilet. It's got bars on both sides that helps me be able to push myself up. You know, personally, I'd love to have a scooter help me get around. But you know something, people? I don't want a scooter. I don't need a scooter. I need to get up, work my ass off, and get my legs back going. Yes, my house is wheelchair accessible, except getting off the front porch. And I call the ambulance service, and they usually help me get off the back or off the front porch. Yes, that is Dad's side, the Hilton side. Yes, I need to have a ramp built on. Well, hopefully, before I start building a ramp, me and my big fat ass gets up and starts walking again. Friday morning, I am going in for 2 scans, MRIs, one on the back, one on the head. He thinks I might have had a mini stroke. No, I don't think Von Hilton's dad got the Purple Heart. He did have a couple of medals, probably, but I don't think he got the Purple Heart. I don't know, Kilroy. That's what I asked him. Well, yeah, I don't want to fall. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. Falling sends me to the hospital. Or we have to call a tow truck to help me get back up. You still hear Wood? I was going to say, what state you in, Woody? Of course, everybody knows what state I'm in. I'm in Kentucky. Yes, exactly. They were drafted. WR? Rhode Island? Oh, the Show Me State. Okay. No, I don't think they'd build me one because I ain't part of the VA. But there are a lot of Christian churches down here that do a lot of stuff like that too. And I think that's what I'm going to talk to. Okay. Yeah, I'm originally an Ohio boy. Toledo, Ohio. Not Hamilton, not Cincinnati, not that southern of Ohio. I am the North Ohio. We're known as T-Town, the Glass City. I have a house 30 minutes away from Jesse James' birth home. That is cool, Woody. You know, I like to go out and I like to do things like that. Look up things like that. Like I've been to Abraham Lincoln's. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, Cartel, he's always adding something in it. He has to make it exciting. The truth ain't exciting enough. And I will salute Big Irvy Hilton for your service, buddy. Thank you. But you raised a piece of shit son. Yeah, come down here for a family reunion 15 years, 16 years ago. And I loved the weather. Came down for the following family reunion again. And I talked to Alice and talked to my Uncle Jim and all of them. They were all, Uncle Jim wasn't even living here yet himself. Uncle Jim moved down here the exact same year I did. But Uncle Jim already owned his property. Later, Woody. Have a good day, buddy. You're welcome to come over anytime you want. He a lying dog, Cartel. He was a lying dog. I know what guardrail he hit. Yeah, I mean, there ain't even a cliff there at all. It just goes into a little rolling hill going down where there's a cow pasture there. So the worst thing he would have did is drove into the cow pasture, and if he wouldn't have hit his brakes or even stopped, he could have ended up into the river, or as we call it, the creek. Yes, it is definitely hard for me to get up and down the stairway. Yeah, that's exactly why he wrecked, Cartel. Even though he said the streets were all slick and icy and wet, I'm going to tell you something, and this is clear as day. If it calls for snow, there is no skoo. If it calls for thunderstorms, there is no skoo. The skoo don't wait till the last minute and call skoo off. They will call you the night before and tell you no skoo. INT day. In other words, your kids get on the computers and do their schoolwork. Yeah. Now, Miss Alice, she rode down a little hill there. I think you all seen her car, right? If you ain't, go to my Facebook account. I showed a picture of Ann Alice's car when they literally took her out of it. What? If you want out, go. Well, she's sitting here right behind me whining like a little baby. Or is she just trying to get attention on YouTube? She trying to take over my YouTube station?
I don't know, but she's on your pictures. When she's on your picture. What? What? What do you want? What? Go get it.
Gotta love the cats, yep. The wife has two of them.
Go get it, honey. I don't think we can put down there. I'm sorry. You want water? Is that your problem? I think she wants
It's
water.
Kentucky. How much ice can you get? We get plenty of ice.
Yeah, we get more than enough.
We get more ice than we do snow.
Where'd you get that water?
That I can say. That is the reason I got out of Toledo, Ohio. I don't like waking up to 2 foot of snow. Wow. Yeah, I think because the wife's going to get the kid today, it's going to be a quick and easy dinner. Tomorrow, I know what we're having: spaghetti and meatballs. Believe me, you need to get rid of rodents and insects. Get a cat. Very true. They'll even kill the things you don't want them to kill, like the blue jays and the cardinals and butterflies. They are a force of nature. Yep. Yeah, that they are. They're good to the home. As long as you got a scratching pad for them and not your couch or your bed. Right. Yep. Well, people, I think I'm going to get it off here and just going to call it a day for the Big Larry show. I got a few things I want to do today. Get ready for my kid. I got this worker coming over. So I got to have some things for him to do for a few hours. I know he's definitely bringing the washer and dryer in. So that's a good thing. I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a good day. Peace out from the Big Larry show.